middle third. Just like to change her a little bit on the move. She wants to get just a little Rouchy coming out of that shoulder to compete with the two heifers above her. But again, a really nice class of bred heifers.
Thank you, Jordan. First in that class was Emma Cross with BP 105X Miss Jackpot 20F. Second was Jessie Prosick, XFP Confessor 40F. And third was TEEG 23B Rosebud 810F. We will now be having our semen donation champion female. Anybody from Bouchard Livestock International or RBD Ranch, we would love it if you could come down to the ring. So in this final, we have Luke Webb with LKW Amanda 1G and Oriana Hindman with CCCRLY 23B ABBA 920G. We also have Emma Cross with BP 105X Miss Jackpot 20F and Jessie Prosick with XFP Confessor 40F. A word from our judge.
Well, I commend not only the junior members that are taking advantage of the semen donation program, but also the donators. It's a pretty neat incentive to get junior kids involved and make some interesting breeding decisions that, again, like they said earlier, may not have happened otherwise. So again, thank you to the donators for donating the semen. I think this is the only breed that does a program like this. I know for sure in the Simmentals we don't, but it's a really cool and exciting thing. Again, 4 really neat individuals out here. I think for me to just easily take the cake and stand above their field just a touch better. So with that, I'll go and select a champion and then a reserve.
Your champion donation female is Emma Cross and BP 105X Miss Jackpot 20F, and reserve is Luke Webb's LKW Amanda 1G. Thank you to Bouchard Livestock International and RBD Ranch for your sponsorship.
And when the party is crunk, the girls back it up. We got the systems in the cars and the 20s on the trucks. 6'4" with the cowboy hat. I don't mess around, yo, what's up with that? I'm Cowboy Troy, a Texas hit, and I'm rolling with the brothers, Big and Rich. Go cowboy, go cowboy, go. Go cowboy, go cowboy, go. Top of your lungs till the windows break. Say hey, 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 hey. Just wanna hear everybody sing. At the top of your lungs till the windows break. Say hey, hey, hey.
Katie's sitting on her old front porch, watching the chickens peck the ground. There ain't a whole lot going on tonight in this one-horse town. Over yonder, coming up the road in a beat-up Chevy truck, her boyfriend Tommy is laying on the horn, splashing through the mud and the muck. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Katie and Tommy at the drive-in movie, parked in the very last row. They're too busy holding on to one another to even care about the show. Later on outside the Tasty Freeze, Tommy slipped something on her hand. He says my high school ring will have to do till I can buy a wedding band. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Her daddy's waiting up till 12:30 when they come sneaking up the wall. He says, young lady, get on up to your room while me and Junior have a talk. Mama breaks in, says, don't lose your temper. It wasn't very long ago when you yourself was just a hayseed plowboy who didn't have a road to hoe. My daddy said you wasn't worth a lick. When it came to brains, you got the short end of the stick. But he was wrong, and honey, you are too. Katie looks at Tommy like I still look at you. She's in love.
Coming into the ring right now is our commercial Hereford influenced steer calves, born in 2019. We have Morgan Heidecker with Heidecker Link. We then have Emily Sebastian with Stetson. Peyton Haslam with Whitey. And Ava Bieber with Monster. So these are your commercial Hereford influenced steer calves born in 2019. Also, the top two placings from this class move on to the champion and reserved Hereford influenced steer calf born in 2019. Your champion Hereford influenced steer born in 2019 is sponsored by South Country Equipment Moose Jaw. The reserve champion Hereford influenced steer born in 2019 is sponsored by the Saskatchewan Junior Hereford Association. So if we have anybody here from South Country Equipment Moose Jaw or Saskatchewan Junior Hereford Association, could you please come down to ringside to present those prizes?
peacemaker is a hairpin trigger and a fingertip. You won't find me 6 feet under. You won't find me taking cover, 'cause I'm holding the roar of the thunder. Shoot from the hip, ask questions later. Shoot from the hip, come on. Sometimes the only peacemaker is a hairpin trigger and a fingertip. You gotta shoot from the hip. Shoot from the hip. Sometimes the only peacemaker is a hairpin trigger and a
So once again, if we have anyone from South Country Equipment Moose Jaw or Saskatchewan Junior Hereford Association, could you please come to ringside, and thank you very much for your sponsorship.
shoot from the hip.
Well, should've known better this time.
A word from our judge.
Well, I'm going to split up our pairs here because I think obviously when you look at the class, there's kind of two distinct pairs as two really showy steers and two maybe just a notch off being those really typical show steers. I'm going to start with the steer that I think really just hits you from, honestly, when you get behind this steer. I think he's fine from the side, and he's got adequate eye appeal, and he's nice enough through that middle. He gets out on the moves and travels really well, but he really, really hits you when you get behind this steer, and I think that's really what changed my mind on bringing this steer into first, was just the amount of muscle depth he has and that width over his top when analyzing him in the class. The second place steer obviously is the showiest steer. He's the fanciest steer in this class. You love how he ties that neck into that shoulder. He is maybe a little broader shouldered, but again, I think he's just so tight through that throat latch and into his neck that he just appears to be a little bit broader there when you get at his shoulder. He's really nice through that middle third. Again, you get behind him and he's adequate muscle shape in that. Just comparing him to that first steer, when you do get behind him, I'd like to just bring down that quarter a little bit, give him a little bit more in that lower third and comparing him to the steer above him. Our third place steer, again, he's the biggest steer in the class, the biggest frame size steer in the class. And I think, again, when you analyze him, he's got enough depth of body, length of spine to go along with that little extra frame size he has. There's just not as much to him when you get behind